to Adom Home Cooking. Today we are preparing Sorrel drink. It's also called Sobolo drink. These are the ingredients for preparing the Sorrel drink. I have my dry sorrel here. My sorrel I got from African shop, and this is the name sorrel, that you can make a hot or cold drink with. You can get it from any Asian or African shop. It's a tropical sun product, as you can see the name here, tropical sun product. So you can get from any Asian or African shop. So what you do is, this is the dry sorrel, the main ingredients. I've got my cloves here. This is my cloves. You can also use cinnamon stick if you don't like the flavor of the cloves, or you can use vanilla essence just to flavor it. And I have my brown sugar here. You can also use any type of sugar. You can use your white sugar. So this is the dry sorrel, which I washed thoroughly, and then because sometimes it contains sand, it's a bit sandy, so I wash it well and I soak it overnight. So after soaking the sorrel, you soak it. After washing it, you boil hot water in your kettle, and then you pour over it about 1 liter over it, and then you drop your dry cloves in it as well, and then you leave it overnight. So this is what I do. This is the soaked sorrel here with the cloves to get the flavor out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to strain it. I use my clean bowl with a very fine strainer. You just strain it. And if you think it's a bit too deep or strong for you, this same sorrel, you can boil more water, add to it, wait for about another 30 minutes or an hour, and then you strain it over it again to get more juice, depending on the texture that you like. If you want it a bit light, you just add more hot water. So this is my juice now, my sorrel juice now. I'm going to add my sugar. You can also drink it on its own with no sugar, because I want it sweet. I'm going to add my 4 tablespoonfuls of my brown sugar to 1 liter of the drink. You can add more water if you like, and then you stir, you dissolve. Make sure you dissolve the sugar in it. And then after dissolving the sugar in it, what you do again is you leave it to settle a bit, so that if there is any particles in it, again will settle underneath. And then you use your fine linen cloth, a very white cloth or a very fine strainer again, and then you strain it gently before you pour in your jug. So I'm going to do that now. So I leave it to settle, and then gently I'm going to strain it again with my fine strainer. Remember, if you have a very white new linen cloth, you can also use it to strain it. And then with this one too, you leave it to settle. This is the last straining, so you leave it to settle for about an hour, and then gently you pour into your jug. You taste you taste for the sugar, the sweetness, if it's okay for you. You gently pour it into your jug, and if it's too strong for you, remember you can also boil water and add to it. It can be drinking cold or hot. At this time I'm not going to put any cloves in, but if you remember, I already put the cloves in it together with the petal, with the sorrel. So after straining it, I'm not going to put any more of the cloves in. So here we are, Sobolo drink or Sorrel drink is ready to be served. I want it cold, so I store it in my fridge for about an hour before serving. Here we go. A Sobolo drink or Sorrel drink from Adom Home Cooking. Enjoy.
Mikabo ya,